everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a hair tutorial and makeup look. It's now the evening, so before I take my actual makeup off, I've washed my hair and allowed it to air dry early this evening. So although it looks dry, it is actually cool to the touch, so it is a little bit damp. So I'm going to wrap it before bed, go and take my makeup off, sleep on it, and then come back, because as you know, I'm a huge fan of heatless curls. So today I am collaborating with Heatless Hair to bring you this tutorial. How beautiful are these silk cases for the Heatless Hair curling ribbon? They obviously come in different colours. I'm going to use the pink one because I'm wearing pink at the moment. What makes this one different is that this curling ribbon is made out of silk, and the benefit behind that is it is perfect for those of you that suffer with frizzy hair. I know a lot of you that use the bathrobe tie said that you found that your hair was a little bit frizzy, so this could be the answer to your prayers. It comes with two little scrunchies, also made out of 100% silk, and this will go over the hair. You will wrap it and then you'll tie the ends of your hair with the scrunchies. So I like to do mine on a side parting. If you like to wear yours on a centre parting, do so. I also like to wear mine in a slight zigzag because I just feel like with the curls and the waves, it looks nicer if nothing's kind of too structured. So I'm just going to use my finger to kind of zigzag it through. And then I'm going to do the same down the back. So this is the bottom of the Heatless Hair curling ribbon. It's got a cute little gold tag at the end that says Heatless Hair. And as I said, this is made of 100% pure silk. And Heatless Hair created the first original curling ribbon kit. So if you want to see some more tutorials on their kit, go over to their Instagram at Heatless Hair, and you can see this in action. So now I've got my hair parted, I'm going to work on this section first. And I'm going to make sure that I'm taking the centre of this and putting it on the centre of my head so the ribbon sits evenly on both sides. Then I'm going to take the claw and just pop that in. So now it can't move. So I've got no products in my hair, and that is the beauty of this particular tutorial. So my technique is to wrap it in alternative directions, and it's going to give you more volume. So before we start, I'm going to zoom in on the bottom half of my hair already wrapped just to show you the technique, but it's just so you get an idea of what we're doing in terms of wrapping. So starting at the top, I'm going to take my finger. So we have a section that goes over the top. I'm also going to take a section from the back. So we have two sections. The first section is going to go over the curling ribbon, behind the curling ribbon, and back out to where it started. And then we're going to do the same with this section. It's going over the curling ribbon, behind the curling ribbon, and back out where it started. Now I'm going to take this front section and just pop it out the way while I get a new section of hair. And we're going to add that to that little section of hair, around the ribbon, and back out where it started. So it's not like braiding. Braiding is alternating the strands so that you're always swapping its position. This one is starting in one position and it's just going round and coming back to where it starts. Taking a strand of hair, adding it to our section, wrapping it around the ribbon and back out where it started. And then we're going to repeat that all the way down. Then I'm going to take the silk scrunchie and just wrap the ends in this scrunchie, and then they will be secure all night, ready for the morning. So we're going to repeat that on this side. So taking the first section of hair, we're going to wrap that over the ribbon, around the back of the ribbon, and back out where it started. Then we're going to take a section at the back and repeat that over the ribbon, behind the ribbon, and back out. So we're going to repeat that all the way down. Just a tip at this stage, try and pull your hair nice and tight to your head, but try and put it behind your ear. Otherwise, when you're sleeping, you're going to be having that curling ribbon right on your ear, and it just might make it a little bit more uncomfortable. And again, take your silk scrunchie and wrap that around the ends to keep them all secure. So now I'm going to go and wash my face, get into my gym jams and go to bed. So you just sleep on this, and then tomorrow I'm going to record my makeup and take this out and show you the results. Good morning, guys. So I've put it up so it's not so much of a distraction. So I'm wearing the same top as yesterday just for continuity, and I'm going to do yesterday's makeup because it's so quick and simple and so effective. And I know loads of you really do prefer simplistic looks, but I will still do more complicated looks and a few more smoky eyes and a bit more colour. But just for this particular look, we're going to do something that's very daytime appropriate. So this whole look is ideal for those days when you want effortless hair and effortless makeup. I'm just going to pop some lip balm on and show you these that I got from Anastasia, Beverly Hills and Norvina. When they catch the light, you can kind of see the consistency. They are just like the balms we used to get growing up. The strawberry one is like so fresh and it will give you a slight pinky hue. I'm going to go in with the mango one. They've also got coconut. So I've washed my face, I've put my Dr. Sam Bunting Skincare products on, and I've got my SPF. So I'm going to go in with a new foundation. This one is Sculpted by Aimee and it's called Second Skin in the matte finish. This also comes in a dewy finish as well, and it is 100% mineral based. It comes in a medium coverage and it's also buildable, and I really like it. I have the shade Light 3 Plus, which is a little bit light. Obviously it's a summer, so I am trying to wear foundations that are a little bit darker just to match my body, but we're going to work with this because it really is so nice. So I'm just going to pop it on with my fingers. So this one, it goes on like it's dewy, but it isn't. It will dry down to a matte finish. You can put it on with a brush, but I really do like how it sits on the skin when you use your fingers. I only use a brush around my pores on my nose just to make sure everything's covered. I think there's about 17 shades available in this foundation, and as I said, I've got Light Plus, which is shade 3.5 and it's a neutral finish and it has SPF of 50 in it, so lovely for everyday use. So what makes this beautiful as a matte foundation is, although it kind of dries down, it doesn't go to that kind of chalky matte. It still looks radiant. It's really good at keeping your oils at bay. So that is just one coat, and as you can see, it's totally evened out my skin tone. It doesn't look heavy and it doesn't look cakey. So now I've got that on, you can see it doesn't look as light. So it goes on a little bit light on my skin, but then it starts to look a lot better. And obviously once you warm up the skin, it looks perfect. And I'm going to mix these two shades by NUDESTIX. We've got Bondi Bay and Terracotta Tan. Terracotta Tan is a bit warmer, Bondi Bay is a little bit cooler. And this is just going around the circumference of the face. So this buffs into the skin so beautifully, and don't forget, if you want to try NUDESTIX, then I have a discount code. Look how beautiful they just blend into the skin. Obviously you don't have to use two colours, you can totally use one. I'm going to use the other side of this brush, which makes it great because you can do down the side of the nose. Concentration base. And then just around the hairline. Make sure you buff it into your actual hairline. On the eyes, I took a little bit of the Trinny London Eye to Eye Pot in the shade Hope. And what I love about these is you can just use your finger to pop these on. Obviously you can use a brush, but I like to use my ring finger. Just press that over the lid. And this is a really lovely sun golden shimmer. It's got a little bit of a peachy tone to it as well. So it looks very natural and very daytime appropriate, but it still amps up your daytime look. Then I'm just dipping into a little bit of my bareMinerals Endless Summer Bronzer in the shade Faux Tan. So I'm just using a soft fluffy blending brush and then buffing that through the socket and onto the outer corner of the lid. Really simple, really quick. Obviously if you've got a deeper skin tone than myself, you just use the bronzer that you would normally go for. Makeup really doesn't have to be too complicated. Just grab what you've got, make it work. The nice thing about using a bronzer in the socket is that when you've put it around your face as well, everything kind of comes together. Then I'm going back in with Hope and applying a second layer. And then when it comes to this outer corner, just very softly use what's left on your finger to tap over it. So you're not completely covering up the bronzer, but you're creating a nice blend between the two. I've got this pencil by the Makeup Designory, which is a rich brown. Any brown will do. You could use the Coffee Pencil by MAC, Costa Riche. It's the same kind of technique we use a lot, which is to darken the lash line, but I do like to pull it out slightly thicker on the outer edge. So start at the root of the eyelashes on the outer corner Keep it really close to the root and then lift it slightly. So when your eyes are open and you're looking directly in the mirror, you pull it out perpendicular to the highest point of your lid. Obviously you don't have to wing it out if you've got slightly hooded eyes. It's completely optional. And then before it kind of sets in place, I'm going to use a pointed brush. This one is the number 3 eyeliner brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to softly pull it out so it blends out and becomes really soft. Next I'm going to use some individual lashes. These ones are by Tatti lashes. Up close they're really easy to use because they come in clusters of 3. So you don't have to spend ages putting them all the way across. You can just put like 4 or 5 across and then they're done. So now the eyes are done, I'm going to take a little bit of the Endless Summer bronzer, add a little bit of structure to the outer part of the cheekbone, and then lift it up. We've already got some cream there, but this is just going to kind of set that cream in place. So you don't want a ton of it, just a little bit. I'm going to bring a little bit onto the cheeks as well. And just set that cream around the hairline. On the lips and cheeks, I'm going to take this Lip and Cheek Tint by Too Faced. This is the Peach Bloom. So this is what it looks like. It has a really lovely big doe foot applicator. And this is infused with Manuka honey and marshmallow extract. It smells incredible. So I'm going to start with the lips. This has a blossoming effect, hence the name of it. You put it on and initially it just looks like a bit of a soft tint. But as soon as you give it a few moments, the colour blossoms. And you get a beautiful finish, and it also doesn't disturb your makeup. However, I do prefer to put it onto my hand like so, and then take a brush, coat your bristles so you've got a little layer there, and then softly press that onto the skin, and it gives you the most beautiful kind of glassy finish. Lots of brands are jumping on this kind of glassy dewy finish. As you can see, it really catches the light, and again you give it a couple of moments and the colour just blooms. It's beautiful. And I think there's about 4 shades available, but the peach one, obviously peach is my favourite. Look at that, it's gorgeous. You can tap it in with your fingers. You can obviously use a brush. My preference is to use a brush just because it disperses the colour a little bit more evenly, because it's a larger surface space that I want more of a uniform finish to. So using a brush, I can be really, really soft. I'm not going to disturb the base makeup underneath. And it's covering that larger area than when I would be using my finger. So pretty. Doesn't it give you a beautiful kind of like a sun-kissed glow? And obviously we've got that matte finish on the base makeup, so I don't have to worry about that moving, but I still get this beautiful glowy radiance from the blush. Stunning. Smells incredible, tastes incredible. When you breathe it in, you can get that peachy smell. So this is my hair. As you can see, it would have been quite the distraction. So if you are interested in trying these, Heatless Hair offer international shipping, so give them a try if you like the look. Look how gorgeous silky the hair looks. When the girls do this on their TikTok and their Instagram, you can see that they just kind of shake it from the top, but because I do a wrapping method where I crisscross the strands of hair, it wouldn't be as easy for me to do that, so I prefer to unravel it. But when you do it all one way, you can just shake it from the top, so it's really easy to undo. Let's take that out. Let's give it a little shake, because you know I like to shake my hair. How beautiful is that? It looks salon worthy. So this is the back. It gives the most beautiful soft finish. So I can see straight away the fact that this is silk gives a softer finish to the hair. So all you would need now is a little bit of hairspray and you'd be good to go, just to help hold the curls. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's effortless makeup and hair tutorial. So simple. Thank you Heatless Hair for wanting to work with me. I love this curling ribbon. If you want to try it for yourself or check out the brand, I'm going to link all the details below in the description bar. All the products I've used will be listed and linked in the description bar. Come follow me outside of YouTube over on Instagram at Show Me Makeup, and I will see you next week. Bye.